If you're doing a lot of apple pies, what's really nice is one of these apple peelers. And if you can see right here is the part that will peel the apples. So I'm going to show you how to peel an apple with an apple peeler. So here's an apple. These are Granny Smith apples. These apples have been all prepared and washed, ready to go. First thing you want to do is peel this back. You want to place this end into these prongs. And then I'm going to release this and start cranking. That's how fast you can do one. And then you're going to release it by pushing down on your, excuse me, I'm by myself today. Trying to film this. Go back. Anyway, we're going to release that. But you can see it does all these wonderful slices and it cores it. You see the core right here. And these are the slices. You're going to slice them in half. And I'll show you the next film. Once I've made my dough, I form it into a ball. I have plenty of flour on my table, ready to go. And what works nice, rather than just starting out with your rolling pin, rolling it is to tap it. What that does is it helps remove a lot of the cracks, so it will roll out nice. And you flip it, tap it again, and it's ready to roll. I roll my pie dough out into a large round cylinder, and then I fold it in half and place it half onto the pan. Ready for the apples. So I place these apples that I've used with my apple peeler. Just line them up. Get them as tight as you can. That makes a nice full pie. The other thing I recommend is getting your apples done the day before. Putting sugar and your spices in the apples and refrigerating them overnight. That way, they will have some shrinking will take place. You get more apples in and less of the juice running out of the pie. So I've done a layer of cinnamon and sugar, and I like Watkins cinnamon. Sprinkle, and there's flour in this as well. And then we do another row. So with each layer, you're going to sprinkle your cinnamon, sugar, and flour. Some people like to add a little nutmeg, which makes a nice pie as well. And my grandmother gave me that trick about putting your apples in the refrigerator the day before and soaking them in sugar and spices and letting them shrink down. Because I was having such a time with my pies running over, and she said, suggested I do that, which worked really nice. Today we're putting a pie together rather quickly, so you can see. So I just keep layering and layering. More sugar, flour, cinnamon. Cover it up. Depends on how sweet you like your pies. And I'll show you how to do the top crust. Okay, I've dotted my apple pie with a quarter of a stick of butter. I've rolled my pie dough out, and I've tapped it before I rolled it, like I showed you in the other video. Now I'm going to show you how I make my top crust. Fold it in half, fold it in a quarter, and I fold it again. I tell everybody it's like making a snowflake. Then turn it, take my sharp knife, and start slicing. And slice the other side. Everybody has their own design. This has been my design for pies for a long time. And then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Let's see how our pie's doing in the oven. And this one, I'm going to put it in the freezer. We're going to freeze it, and then after it's frozen, we're going to put it in a bag, double bag it. And then we can pull it out, put it in the oven, frozen, at 375. And we want to watch the crust so it doesn't get too brown. We can lower the oven to 350. So we can have one ready to go. You can do this at home.